Hi, I'm Todd, and I'd like to show you how to set up Contact's multi-output in Reaper. Okay, the first thing we need to do is load Contact as a VSTI instrument. The easiest way to do that is to right-click on an empty space in Reaper's TCP and select Insert Virtual Instrument on New Track. When the effects box comes up, you can see we have 3 different selections. 8 will give you 4 stereo outputs, and 16 will give you 8. But I want to configure 24 outputs, so I need to select the 64 out. That gives us a total of 32 stereo outputs. Then when the build routing box comes up, just select No for now. We'll do that later. So when Contact comes up in the effects box, go to Contact's menu and select Output. This will bring up Contact's output section. And what we want to do is add channels. So click on the Add Channel button, and starting on top with quantity, I'll put in 24. Then I'll leave the number of channels at 2, which means we'll have stereo outputs. For sound card host output, I'm going to select the first output because I want it to be the first output in the rack. And then I want it in ascending order because I want the outputs to start on the left. And since I want a clean build, I'm going to go ahead and check Delete Existing Channels. Then we also need to check Make This Your Default so that the proper outputs and channels come up in Reaper. This is important, and I'll explain more about this later. So we hit OK, and a message comes up telling us the configuration was saved as a default. So we hit OK again, and we can now see that we have 24 output channels. Okay, now we need to close the effects, and then let's remove the Contact VSTI track. The reason for this is that now that we've saved our channel assignment as default, we need to reload Contact in order to get the configuration that we saved. So let's load Contact 64 out again. And this time we'll click Yes to build the routing in Reaper. And then when we close the effects, you can see that now we have the 24 tracks. But we also have the aux and the unassigned tracks that we don't need. So let's just remove them. Well, that's pretty much it. And the first thing you're going to want to do is make a track template. Then you will never need to go through this again.